You know what, chat? Let's get right down to business tonight. Let's do it, because this could be the final season for this streamer versus chat idea. Both of our teams have made the playoffs. Your Rockies have made it as the number 1 seed in the National League. This could be it. There's no other way to put it. This could absolutely be it. And I'm intrigued to see if it is, and if we move on to a different challenge, perhaps, at the end of this. Ripley, duly noted. Duly noted. I might have to test that out. What we haven't done yet is take a look at our stats for our teams on the season before we get into the playoffs. Obviously, I got to worry about my wild card series with the Yankees first before anything else happens. So let's take a look at the final player stats here on the season, and immediately, incredibly noticeable for chat, 3 starters with a sub-4 ERA. 4 starters in double digits for wins. Your 5th starter would have been sent down because the September call-ups will end up fixing that. In terms of the relievers, what do we have here? Okay, Suarez, Barria. Limited sample size for Barria, but Suarez appears to have been your best reliever. Mason Miller, again, maybe not all that trustworthy. And then what about Duvall and Rusty T. Shackelford? They were both good, too. So if you're going to trust relievers, it's Duvall, Shackelford, and Suarez, Barria that you're going to want to trust here. Let's see it. Catcher. 49 RBI for McPiss Missile. Romo was better at the plate, which is a bit surprising. Duly noted, Ripley. I'm going to have to try that, for sure. Let's see. First base, Manzardo. Kind of a down year for Manzardo. Joe, what's going on, by the way? 23 home runs, 62 RBIs. Manzardo's overall is falling because, of course, it shot to Dewwinkle. Good pull there for Dewwinkle. Second base. Both second basemen did well this year. I'm a Mac. He's a PC. Was fantastic in his time at the plate this year. Not bad. Third base, Brett Beatty, 28 home runs, 109 RBI. He and Bernabel were both pretty good at the plate. My mom surprised me with tickets to the Mariners home opener. Ooh. I do want to see a game at T-Mobile, a.k.a. Safeco Field. I would love to see a game there someday. Honestly, there was a chance. My wife and I now, her older sister lives out in Oregon, in Portland. But it's not that bad of a drive to be able to go up to Seattle. I'd love to do a 2-for-1 special and catch a Mariners game this summer if that trip happens. I think that'd be sick. Volpe in 807. All right, so Wyatt Langford is still out. 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. Mountain Oyster had a phenomenal season. Yeah, I mean, Mountain Oyster's the main man for you guys now. 27 years old, switch hitter, unbelievable player. And then center field, 30 home runs for Max Clark. Wow. What a season for Max. That's easily his best season at the plate. Everything's looking good for Chat's team here. It really is. It really is. So the only thing to do would just be to optimize the lineup based on call-ups and such. Hunter Goodman was on the Major League roster this year. He didn't do very well, though. You can't call up Grant Levine. You don't really need him as a backup first baseman because Bernabel can play there. Short King was in the minors all season, which is fine. It put cash considerations, not future considerations, and Tug McGroin on the playoff list, which is not what you're going to want. Tug was in the minors all year. You're going to want Mateo as that pinch runner. Let's see. So again, Wyatt Langford being hurt isn't great. Jordan Beck doesn't have to be on the roster either. Cash could stay, but yeah, Beck doesn't need to be there. In terms of the pitchers, it dropped down Tony Santillan, but he was in the minors all year long. Moorhead Longwood, that's who was missing. He had a solid year. He was okay. Definitely worth getting him back on the playoff roster. Drop down Beck, and then there was a starter that it dropped for you guys. Man, Duvall's down to a 74. Jesus. Take the wheel. Who also doesn't need to be on that playoff roster. Who did it send down? Did it send down McMahon? It did send down McMahon. So Jesus, take the wheel. Can go down, and to be honest, that's looking okay. It was Forrest Whitley that it sent down, and honestly, that's good news. So Chat's roster is pretty well set up here. If we're being honest, you could shorten the bullpen, but then again, options aren't a bad thing. Not bad. Obviously, you need Langford to come back from injury. For my White Sox, a lot of starting pitchers this year. Some beautifully low ERAs, though. Finally got my pitching staff to actually start playing like the high-end talents that they are. My defense may have helped out a little bit, though. Duly noted. Terms of relievers, Ronnie Santos probably isn't going to be used. Everyone else did okay. Garrett and Vesia are both very good. And then Rafael Geronimo also did very well. So Ronnie Santos I can send down. Seems to be a safe decision. At catcher, Ethan Salas. He's gone up to a 96. He did have 25 home runs this year. I'm probably going to have to keep him for an extra season, is my guess. I don't see how I possibly get rid of him. Corey Lee did pretty well, but only 17 at-bats. Jefferson wasn't great. Michael Bush at first base, solid. He had a good year, 32 home runs. Thought I heard my dog whining, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Gonzo was okay this year. Wes Kath, there's no way you're going to be on the playoff roster. Grant did well. Carnet's not so much. Let's see. Jordan Walker and L.A. Jimenez both had great years. It's more of what I expected from Jordan Walker. Zavala's a little bit hit or miss, and then Dominic Fletcher still had a decent year. Okay. So as I get my roster set for the playoffs, I pretty much know what direction I want to go. I'm not going to be able to call up Elvin, and that's fine. Sammy Rodriguez did get some playing time. Shout out to Sam Besser. Big time pull there. Let's bump up Sammy Rodriguez for a second. I'm going to send down Jefferson. Nope, I don't want to release him. I am going to drop him off the playoff roster for the moment. Carnets, again, wasn't quite good enough. He's under an unbelievable contract. Jimenez, Cardona up to a 74. I can't call up Galloway. I can call up Gavin Sheets. Send down Carnets. Endo, good to see you. Sorry about the migraine. We figured you either weren't feeling well or fell asleep. So, but we missed you on the podcast today. It was a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't have Kath on the roster. Who else can I call up here? Maybe Lantigua? He's not on the 40-man anymore. Who else can I even call up here to make this work? Is Pot on the 40-man? Yes. Didn't pitch in the majors this year. I'm going to call him up for the playoffs. Let's drop Kath off the playoff roster. Ronnie Santos, I want off the playoff roster as well. Kingman, Baroa didn't pitch in the majors this year. Ferguson was fine. Grant Taylor can honestly get the call up as well. Drop Ronnie Santos. Hell of a lot of starting pitching talent. A lot of it. Schuster wasn't in the majors this year. Carlisle wouldn't have been in the majors. I think I'm okay. I don't think I want to call up Jefferson. Javi Chavez. I don't really trust that he'll do anything. Gladney's there. Bump up DJ Gladney. Let's drop Jake Adair off of the playoff roster. And I think with that, I have my chosen ones here. I think I do. Think I got my 26. Rock DJ Gladney. Taps I didn't, but I have the tab open. I'll talk about it in a bit. So rotation for me, heading into the series against the Yankees, Olivo, Villegas, Reagan, Schultz, Iriarte. Pretty loaded bullpen. Lineup-wise is what I'm a bit worried about, but we'll see how it goes. What am I up against in the form of the New York Yankees? We'll get a prediction up here. Let's look at the Yankees roster in this timeline. Starting pitching, Gavin Williams, Chase Hampton, Jordan Balazovich, Carlos Lagrange, and Matt Manning. Bailey Falters there as well. Okay. Relievers, Dylan Coleman, Genesis Cabrera, Andrew Moore, Brock Burke, Milton Nance. Closer, Antoine Kohler. Okay. Catchers, Connor Wong. First base, Spencer Steer, Jesus Christ, and Alex Kirilloff. Second base, Luis Garcia. Yikes. I'll take her. Hopefully me getting my ass kicked in the playoffs can cheer you up a bit. David Fry, Ezekiel Tovar, Tommy Edman. Outfields, Evan Carter, Alex Verdugo, Sal Frelick, Jack Sawinski, and 38-year-old Aaron Judge. And Mr. Rafaela, Red Sox. I don't know if I'm the favorite for this, but I also don't know if they are either. It is the first playoff game for the White Sox in this entire run. A best of 3 against the New York Yankees. Let's see if I can make it through in my first appearance. Have home field at least. And it is going to be Willie Villegas getting the ball first. In terms of a lineup, I want Gavin Sheets in. Walker doesn't play center, which is really weird to me, but Dominic Fletcher does. I want Zavala out for Gavin Sheets. Aside from that, I think I'm okay. Whole lot of lefties in this lineup, by the way. An awful lot of lefties. Damn. Like a lot of lefties. But I don't mind spreading the wealth lineup-wise. Honestly, that works for me. Let's do it. Game number 1. Let's see how the Sox do. Obviously, I'll get the sim through this faster because I don't need to take chat's input on anything. Although, Christ, maybe I should. Willie, can you get out of it, buddy? Yes, you can. Well done. Still looking for our first hit. Haven't gotten it yet. Aaron Judge, solo shot. Even at his advanced age. Ooh, back-to-back singles. Tommy Troy, sack fly into a double play. Fuck. Go for the steal. Hey, RBI single for Fritz Grant. We're tied. Let's go. Not totally wasting base runners. Lead off walk. Evan Carter was picked off. 2-out single. Bottom of the fourth. Lead off walk for Bush. Walker flies out. Fletcher singles. Salas singles. Base is loaded for my boy Gavin Sheets. Mr. Sheets. Go for the sack fly. Hell yeah, brother. Eloy. Base is loaded for Jacob Gonzalez. And he strikes out. Typical. Typical. Oh, Ender, I know. It's like, what do you mean I'm only hitting 300 in Road to the Show? That's terrible. It's like, no, that's actually amazing. All right, we got out of it again. Leadoff single for Tommy. Gets the steal. Small ball. Let's go. 3-1. 3-1 through 5. Carter reaches on an error. 2 on, 1 out. I'm leaving Villegas in for now. Willie, can you get out of it? They're back to within 1. Okay, 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Jimenez, 2-out single. Their starters out. Willie, I'm going to trust you. 2-out single for Steer. There we go. Bottom of the 7th. 2-out walk for Bush. Walker. Can't bring him home. All right, Willie, your job's done for now. We're going to the pen. Garrett as the setup man. 1, 2, 3. Love to see it. And from there, we bring in the closer, Vesia. Sal Frelick down. Tovar against... No, it's Kirilloff instead. He walks. Verdugo ties the game with an RBI triple. That's a blown save for Vesia. Can he get out of it? Oh, my God. Well, one of my best pitchers all season long gets absolutely lit up. Bottom of the 9th, Antoine Kohler. Ground out, and the Yankees take game 1. Whew. You now know our pain. I knew you were pain the whole time. I can start being toxic back if you want. Well, that's rough. We were, 2 outs away from getting the win? Our closer gets lit up. And now I have to win 2 in a row against the Yankees, or this playoff run is over before it ever really got started. Olivo is going to be on. Gavin Sheets didn't do much. So I will actually go with this lineup as his designated warrior. Thank you for the gifted, by the way.
Unnecessary. That with the Patriots jacket, and of course he's been asked to leave the ball game.
Go with the lineup as is. The boys need a win. Judge with a single. Double play ball to get out of it. Sack bunt, even though I didn't tell him to. Gotta love it. Garcia hit by a pitch. All right. Fletcher, can we bunt him over? Can we bring him home? Can we bring him home? Yes, we can. White Sox take the lead. Will we find a way to blow it? Like we did in game number 1. Not yet, at least. 1, 2, 3, and another error for a team that's supposedly good defensively. Couple of errors in this series already. I'm not a fan. Shit. Well, this isn't ideal either, is it? Okay, well, we got out of it. Lead off single for Tommy. Gets caught. Double. Followed down. Grant goes down. All right. boys. We need some insurance here. You're not really doing it. Two-out double for Judge. All right, they get out of it. Heading to the 8th inning here in a 1-0 game. A must-win for the White Sox. We go to the top of the 9th. Needless to say, it will not be Vesia. Garrett is on. For a chance to force Game 3. Can he do it? Is the question. A blown save in Game 1 put me into a little bit of trouble. A blown save in Game 2 would probably end my season. Hey, Jay, what's up? Yankees top hitter Spencer Steer kicks off the inning. We finally get to see a White Sox playoff game. And it might be the only one that we see.
Fought off foul.
Yeah. Garrett, I believe in you.
Tying run on base. That one is upstairs.
Garrett, I still believe in you. I have no choice but to believe in you.
There's some base hits, so very important to be patient.
Good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch. 2-2 count. Mr. Crochet cooking us something up. Not a strikeout, though. Truly a great color matchup. 2-2.
Outside. Evan Carter.
A full count for Steer. Come on, Garrett. You can do it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Come on, Garrett. You can do it. I believe.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Uh-huh. 9th pitch of the at-bat. Tenth pitch of the at-bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
11th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, thank God. Never in doubt. One down. Attaboy, Garrett. Here comes Evan Carter. That was my day. Good day. Good podcast. Good day. Busy day. Good day.
Hard ground ball, base now. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended.
Might be getting worse, though.
Right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Might be getting worse.
So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for New York, David Fry.
David Fry stepping up.
That clips the zone.
Strike one for Garrett. David has a beard, too. Breaking all the policies. The Yankees have changed their opinion. Nothing else could get him back to a World Series, so you might as well abandon the beard rule.
Kicks and fires. Slap the other.
Good pitch from Crochet.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2 count to David Fry.
And now the lefty fights that one away, and the count remains.
That's the name of the podcast. The endurances of the day. The podcast. Doogie Steak. Come on, Garrett.
That misses, and the count 1.
Get him chasing.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Garrett, come on.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there to the warning track. Makes the catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a
2 down, 1 to go.
They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And to get the last out, the manager's going to go to a bullpen arm. Is it Vesia again after blowing it yesterday?
New pitcher for the White Sox, Alex Vesia.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball.
I will absolutely fire my manager if we don't win this game. I will fire my manager and pay the price, whatever it costs to fire him if we don't win this game.
To third, Grant.
There will be a game 3 in Chicago. 1 pitch. Vesia gets it done. The White Sox aren't done yet. A 1-pitch save. Easiest day of his life. Way to get some redemption, Vesia. That man's pumped. That man's slapping asses all around.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
It wasn't the prettiest game. But some small ball got it done. 11 strikeouts, 1 walk
And a 1-0
for our starting pitcher there.
in this one. They hang on to win it by a run.
Andreas Olivo and then Alex Vesia to cap it off.
Here at MLB The Show, I'm John
There
Shea.
will be a game 3. Let's be honest, it should have been a 2-game series. The White Sox should already be in the second round. We got to earn it tomorrow. Got a ball in as a habit pack out of nowhere. We'll worry about that later. Game 3. Will the White Sox be moving on? They've had better batting and better pitching in this series so far, yet it's a 1-1 split. Go figure. Is it going to be Xavier Reagan, who made 5 starts in the regular season and was okay? Is it going to be Noah Schultz? Schultz was a sub-4 FIP. Iriarte was pretty good too. I feel like it's got to be Iriarte, which is kind of crazy. But I feel like he does represent my best chance. Jairo Iriarte on the mound. From there, is there anything that I want to change lineup-wise? Anything at all? Could put Tommy Troy. See if we put Gonzalez there, put Tommy Troy in center. Get Sammy Rodriguez in at second. Gladney or Lee. Salas hasn't been doing particularly well. I'm going to put Corey Lee in. Michael Bush doesn't have a hit yet either. I'm going to DJ Gladney. I have no problem taking people out of the lineup and being aggressive when they haven't accomplished a damn thing. I don't have a problem with that at all. Especially in the case of Jordan Walker, who is struggling mightily.
Okay, but here comes a pizza. See it?
Taxi, 71 months. My goodness.
Jeez.
Taxi, thank you for that, buddy. I love you.
Jacket, and of course, he's been
Hope you're doing well.
for ruining a good piece of pizza.
Some speed in the back half of the lineup. Let's see. We'll have Tommy Troy leading off. There we go. Boys, I'm trusting you. One more win over the Yankees. Can you do it? Leadoff walk for Verdugo. And an RBI double for Aaron Judge. Oh, Shiro. Well, Reagan, come on down, buddy. I didn't want to put you into a situation where you as a rookie were in a tough spot, but hey, you have no pressure on you now. A 4-run top of the first for New York. Needless to say, I need lights out pitching from here and excellent appearances at the plate. Oh, boy. Yep. Yep. 2 walks to load the bases for Reagan. That's it. Ripperoo. We should have won the series in 2. Instead, we're going to lose it in 3. Boys, absolutely blew it. No other way to put it. Our strength is pitching and defense, not offense. We're not making up a 5-run deficit. Leadoff double. I just have to swing away for the rest of the game. Small ball's not going to do anything. We have 2 hits through 5 innings. This is a GG right here. I am happy to have made the playoffs for the first time, but I still genuinely think you guys could win the whole thing this year. Yeah, offensively, we got nothing. We got absolutely nothing offensively. Fletcher down. Grant is down. Gladney down. Yeah, we're cooked. Yep, we are absolutely cooked. Walker singles. Take Corey Lee out for Solace. Pops up.
I'm just trying to walk.
Shout out to Jay Cubbins for the follow, just in time to see White Sox absolutely blow this series. Rodriguez into the double play. Solo shot for Verdugo. 6-0. Decisive game 3 at home. And the boys just did not show up. Wow. Absolutely shit on. At home. Whew. Well, boys, all you need is 9 runs. Troy gets the walk. Gonzalez singles. Jimenez. Fuck it, let's watch my season end. Fuck it, let's watch my season end. Go ahead. I'm eagerly awaiting the triple play. It's coming. Andrew Moore brought on. Blown save in game 1. Can you laugh? Yeah, of course. I don't give a shit what you do. Blown save in game 1. We win game 2 and get absolutely blown out in game number 3. Dominic Fletcher's up. Bases loaded, no outs. Takes a fastball that he should have gone for. Apparently he has a 9-game hitting streak, so 0 for 2 in this one, though.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul.
2 very hittable pitches that he just doesn't make the most of.
The Yanks up
the 0-2 count to Fletcher.
Game 3 of the wild card series. The next offering.
Oh, I thought that hit him.
That is ball 1.
How beneficial would that have been? We would have at least not gotten shut out. The 1-2 from Moore. This is high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
All right, 2-2 count to Dominic Fletcher. Turns in on one, but it's going to be caught and right. 1 down. The runner held up at third. 2 outs away from elimination.
Fritz Grant steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Oh, Fritzy. This is my future at shortstop, but he's had a bad series here.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Felt impressed that he went right.
You can tell I'm not managing the team because we're taking way too many first pitches instead of just going for it.
Around a little bit powers that it
That's how you know. Fritzy holds off.
And the count even 1-1.
I mean, obviously, we're holding out on hope for a grand slam, which simply isn't going to happen. But it'd be nice to at least see them get a run on the board. Can't walk it off with your bat and shit. Mills, exactly. You get it. You understand. How'd the stream go, by the way? The 1-2 to Grant.
And there's a ball.
Fastball misses poorly. Again, we still have chats. NLDS matchup coming up. We don't know who your opponent will be yet.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
But I will not make it out of the wild card round. I was 2 wins away from getting that first round bye, and now I'm really regretting it.
And the pitch.
The 2-2 to Grant.
Ground ball left side.
Ground ball to short. The New York Yankees are off to the ALDS.
To the American League Division Series. So the New York Yankees.
A rough first experience for the White Sox in the playoffs.
This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done, winning 2 out of 3.
Got absolutely blown out. Oh yeah, he did a behind the back throw from short. Yeah. Sure did.
Feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough
Complete and utter domination from New York in Game 3, including a 2-home run game from David Fry. Our starting pitcher, Iriarte, recorded 1 out, 4 earned runs in the first inning. They scored as many runs in the first as we had hits all game. This was a really sick play, though. I mean, that's smooth, man. That's a sick play. It's a bit of a low throw, but the Yankees advance, knocking out the White Sox. As well, I suffered from what Chad suffers from a lot. That's just kind of how it goes for human-controlled teams. My strengths did not play to their strengths. Reagan did well-ish in the time he was given. Olivo was a masterclass from Olivo and Villegas. You know, that's not a bad ERA if you move the decimal point 2 spots to the left. I don't know if I've ever seen an ERA registered that high. So that's good. Dude, if that's your temperature, that'll kill you. Brian Abreu was phenomenal in relief. Caleb Ferguson sucked. Garrett didn't do particularly well. Vesia didn't do particularly well. Just the strengths of the team failed to deliver. 1 hit and 11 at bats for Fritz. Eloy was great. Jordan Walker, not good enough. Michael Bush didn't show up at all. Fletch didn't really show up. Salas didn't show up. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm accepting that second year of his deal. It's tough to give up on a player that looks like that, but he's just such a disappointment at the plate. Tommy Troy didn't do particularly well. Gonzo did okay. Yeah. It just wasn't good enough. But the thing is, now we know who Chat's opponent will be. It will not be the Padres. It'll be the Milwaukee Brewers in the NLDS.